Mr. Garcia, we're here for sentencing back on January the 18th. I accepted your plea of no contest. I'm sorry, plea of guilty to count 2, which is a second-degree felony strangulation. Sorry. YouTube got in the way. The agreement is for 10 years confinement, $2,000 fine, take into consideration a misdemeanor. Mr. Sandoval, have you made sure that I have that dismissal?
I will confirm at the end of this plea, Judge. If it's not in, it will be in.
Also an affirmative finding of family violence, no contact order with Brianna Prieto. That's the agreement you made. Is there any legal reason why we cannot proceed to sentencing today? Mr. Garcia, I do find the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt. I will find you guilty of count 2, which is strangulation, second offense. I will sentence you to 10 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the Institutional Division. There's a $2,000 fine. The state will dismiss 654-624. I do make a finding, an affirmative finding of family violence, no contact order with Brianna Prieto. This is a plea bargain case that you made. I followed your plea bargain agreement, so you do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand? Yes? Okay, thank you. I'm going to remand you to the custody of the sheriff's office to start your sentence today. Thank you, Mr. Slimane. We're going to go off the record.
Your Honor, can I read the victim impact letter that the victim provided to me?
I'm sorry. Yes, I forgot to ask. Mr. Garcia, there's victim impact. Diego, where do you want him to stand? He just needs to face the TV, I guess.
This is from the complainant in this case. It is no longer my job to sit with the anger, violence, and pain you caused me. Now that there is justice, I can let go and heal. I can finally feel safe again. It's up to me to show you grace, mercy, and forgiveness. You showed me no compassion, Joshua. You came seconds away from taking my life. I screamed for help and was crying and begging you to let me breathe. You spit at me, bit me, laughed at me, and repeated that you were going to kill me that night. Did you ever consider the confusion and trauma that you caused me? Do you know my kidneys started to shut down even in the ambulance? You broke the whole left side of my face. This whole 2 years, it still hurts to smile. You almost bit off my finger and thumb because I was trying to pry your fingers off of my throat. It took 8 months to use my hands again. I lost 13% kidney function in one night due to you. Do you know or even care? Or are you even remorseful? Do you know that I didn't deserve what you did to me? I close my eyes and still see you attacking me. It's gruesome, it's horrific. And sadly, it's the real you. I hope you get the help you need. I know I am a good person who did not deserve to be attacked by a man in her own home, let alone by a man I thought loved me. Can you imagine? It's the most sick and twisted nightmare, but it happened to me. This is my real life. How could you do what you did to me? I'll never understand. Remember, I'm someone's daughter too, and I'm pretty highly favored in the spiritual realm. Blessings. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Ms. De Hoyos, on Guadalupe Flores, that's a to-do?
Yes, Your Honor.
I was wondering why I couldn't find the PSI.
Right, yes. I think you give the courtesy of letting him get his affairs in order. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, okay, so I'm ready on Mr. Flores. Mr. Flores,
Thank you.
come on up. Luis, this is your case.
Yes, Your Honor.
There's no dismissals, right?
No, Your Honor.
Let me double
And-
check this.
Was there? Sorry, Your Honor, I'm looking at my notes. Guadalupe Flores had no dismissals, right? There was no pending other case.
Yes, Your Honor, I see no other cases.
Thank you,
open.
Luis. You had me scared there for a second. I'm like, oh my God.
I just wanted to double check. There's nothing else.
We're-
Big. Yeah,
we're
that
going
moment
on
where
this-
you're like, oh God.
It's a straight third, or
Yes.
what you waived the repeater. Let's go on the record. This is cause number 2021 CR 2339, the state of Texas versus Guadalupe Flores. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Yes, Your Honor. Luis Echeverria for the state of Texas.
Joanne De Hoyos for Mr. Flores.
Mr. Flores, you entered a plea of no contest back on January 5th, 2022 to the offense of driving while intoxicated, third or more offense. At that time, I accepted your plea. I found it was voluntarily made, and I make no other findings. So today I am going to find you guilty of DWI third. And I will sentence you pursuant to your agreement to 5 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice Institutional Division. You do get credit for the time you have been in custody on this case. There is also a mandatory Texas driver's license suspension that I have to order for 1 year. Mr. Flores, this is a plea bargain case. You made a plea bargain. I followed your agreement, so you do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand? Okay, I'm gonna take you into custody, remand you so that you can start your sentence today. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ms. De Hoyos.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. My docket. I didn't leave my docket over there, did I? In the other plea packet. I just had it. It's, I don't see Tony Jimenez.
He said he just received some letters. He's going to be on his way. Luis Martinez should be there already, and I was told that Mr. Zamudio is there now.
I haven't seen either one of those. Yeah, you're Samudio? Okay, we're waiting for your attorney. Samudio is here. You can recall the bond forfeiture.
Judge, this is Roger Pettis. May I approach?
Oh, yes. How are you, Roger? I didn't see you.
Good morning. I think Mr. Zamudio is there in court. Is that correct?
Yes, he is.
Okay. We had some logistical issues that have been resolved. Would it be appropriate for me to race over to the courthouse? I can be there in less than 10 minutes, or to just do it via Zoom? Does it
Whatever
matter?
you want. I mean, he's here in person. It's whatever you want.
Okay. With your permission, if I may just race over there, I want to reassure him. Thanks.
Yes. Tony, let me know when you're ready on Bush, please. You ready? Okay, do you want to talk to your client before, or you already talked to him?
Judge, I've discussed it with him.
Okay. I think there's some witnesses in the waiting room that wanted to come in. Do you have witnesses, Tony?
No.
And Joshua, do you have witnesses?
Good morning, Your Honor. We have 2 witnesses and 1 victim impact.
Okay,
Just the record. I did receive letters on the applicant's Bush. I just received those. I haven't had a chance, opportunity to provide them to the.
if what you can do is scan it, go to the back, tell the clerks to scan it to me, and I'll send it to the state right now. Bianca, can you come up here, please?
Okay. Angel?
I'm in receipt of that email, Judge.
Okay. Wow. I mean, it just keeps getting worse. Like the dates are longer and longer and longer. Like, where's the bottleneck, right? What is her name? I'm sorry, what day? Yeah, we're ready. Yeah. What is her name, Diego? Yes, yes, but who is she? Is she Laura Terrazas? Oh. Oh. We're gonna go on the record on Charles Bush as soon as David gets back. Yeah, I'm waiting for his attorney. He's walking over. Ah, I see it. Okay. You had it. Is William Defer is for the afternoon. I don't see that they brought him over, but he is for the afternoon. Defer? Yeah. Yeah. Ready? Mr. Bush, I need you to unmute yourself. We're going to go on the record.
That's good.
Let's go on the record. This is cause number 2020 CR 10217, the state of Texas versus Charles Lamar Bush.